just woke up. It is 6:55. Well, I didn't just woke up. I woke up like pretty much an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. Today we are heading towards Kanazawa. This was kind of like a last minute update because originally I was gonna spend 3 days here in Kyoto. I told a friend of mine who used to live here, he lived here for a year, he was an exchange student here, and he told me like, yeah, Kyoto is really nice and everything, but like the main attractions, like the must-see sightseeing, you can do that in 2 days, he told me. So that's the reason why I switched. I know like Kyoto is not fully explored in 3 days, but since I am here and I want to like get to know as much of the country as possible, like get to explore every single bit of the country as possible, then obviously I was happy to like use one of these days here in Kyoto to explore elsewhere. So yeah, we're heading to Kanazawa right now. I need to get ready because it is going to be a long trip. On the app that I'm currently using, which by the way is Japan Travel by Navi, I highly recommend this app. I'm not sponsored or anything by them, but highly recommend it because you can filter out like what passes do you have. So since I have the JR pass, I can filter out which train lines I can use. So in my case, I can see which ones are available to me because I have the JR pass. I highly recommend you to download that if you're coming to Japan and have the JR pass, specifically because not all train lines are JR, so that's really helpful to know. Obviously, I'll make another video about that if you guys want to watch that. We're gonna head on over to Kanazawa. I need to get ready so we can head to the station here in Kyoto, and let's get ready. Let's do this. So we're on our way towards Kanazawa. Been on this train for about 40 to an hour already. All the views that I've had thus far have been beautiful, absolutely insane, and just enjoying it. I just ate an ekiben too, which was pretty fire, not gonna lie. It was really good. And now we just have to wait pretty much. I mean, there's not much else to do besides waiting until we get there to Kanazawa and enjoy this beautiful view. So yeah, man. Alright, anyways, little update here before we got to Kanazawa. So we made it to Kanazawa station. Dude, I checked the weather in the morning and it said it was gonna be a light drizzle and cloudy. So I was like, all right, I don't think I'm gonna need my hat, and I need to bring another umbrella. So I borrowed an umbrella and I left my hats at my hotel. It's sunny. It's like, I mean, I don't mind. I'd rather it be sunny than cloudy, but at the same time I was like, yo, like if I updated the weather forecast a tiny bit later, I could have like seen that or foreseen that it was gonna be sunny. But regardless, if not, I'll probably buy one here, as a souvenir. I don't want to burn my face like I did in Miyajima. So yeah, because that was brutal. I mean, my face has been hurting for the past 2 days, so it's been brutal. Regardless of the situation, that I brought an umbrella and didn't bring my hat, it's fine. So we're here. This station is absolutely beautiful. I like this entrance. This is the west entrance of the station, which looks really nice. There's a fountain that displays the time, sort of like the one we saw in Osaka, but it's different, but it looks really cool. I'll show it to you guys in a bit. Our first stop is going to be Kenrokuen Garden. I'm gonna catch a bus because it recommends to take a bus because it is, I believe, 2 kilometers away from here. I mean, I could just walk it since I got here a little bit later because there was a small delay in the train. I want to get there really quickly before it gets too late because it is right now, I can check the clock in the fountain, it is 11:30, so it's almost noon. It's going to be a little full, not too full, but a little bit maybe. So let's haul ass and get to the garden ASAP. A quick update. So the app that I'm using, it left me one stop behind from what I was looking. Probably was the wrong bus, but regardless, like, I'm kind of glad it did because this walk is beautiful. Like this passageway, like look,
obviously I'll record something better, some better B-roll. But dude, like that's absolutely beautiful. So hey, I'll take it, and let's get to the garden really quickly before it gets too late. Alright, so we finally made it to the Kenrokuen Garden. Dude, it's really beautiful. I thought it was gonna be full, but not really. Like, it's pretty quiet, like it's spacious, and it's really big. When I bought the ticket into the garden, they gave me a map. Dude, it's massive. Like, it's really big. I was trying to find like a good, spot to record this little segment, and I kind of like this. I ended up with this view over here, which is beautiful. I absolutely adore it. There's a pond in front of me, so it was kind of hard to choose between the pond or this view, but dude, this view is beautiful, dude. You know what? In all honesty, I think the right side is better because of the architecture, and there's like more houses with, oh no, we'll do the right side. Let's do the right side. Okay, I think it's better. I hope it's appreciated because I think this side is a little bit better. It looks more uniform compared to like distributed with the buildings and all that stuff. But regardless, like I said, this is the first stop of today. So far, I've been liking Kanazawa. Like I said at the beginning also, it wasn't part of my original itinerary, but my friend told me about like 3 days being in Kyoto. It was a little too much compared to like 2 days. Definitely, that's when I decided to switch it up a bit. And honestly, so far, it's been worth it. Let's keep on exploring this beautiful garden, and let's see what awaits for us. That's a blooper. Anyways, so I've been still walking in this park, bro. It's massive. And it's really, like, the weather's so nice. The only downside is that I brought this and I didn't bring a hat because I thought it was gonna drizzle, as it said in the application, drizzle. It's going to be a drizzle. We're going to keep on exploring around and let's see what else we can find here because it's absolutely cool. I love it. I love it here. Visit this if you can.
if you're in Kanazawa, visit this. It's absolutely cool. Alright, that was the Kenrokuen Garden. Absolutely beautiful. I did get lost in here for like a good hour. Well, not lost, but I was just, strolling around. I liked it a lot. Alright, onwards to our next stop, towards the 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art. That's our next stop. Yeah, this garden was really peaceful, really nice. So let's go on and keep walking towards our second stop. I checked Google Maps in order to like start getting there to the museum, and it said it was closed. They open until tomorrow. I guess that's that. Hey, I guess I'll have to come back, to check out the museum. So, damn. I guess I'll have to come back to Japan, But no, in all seriousness, though, instead of the museum, we're heading on over to the Kanazawa Castle Park, which is right next to the garden we were in. Honestly, dude, I might grab something to eat and just like eat there because I am starving. Dude, this side is beautiful. Like, this is what I'm looking at right now. It's absolutely beautiful. I think that might be the park, it's elevated there. So far, I like it here. It's really nice. It's kind of like an urban city blended like with nature, at least where I am. And I don't know, I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm just gonna walk over to the park, might grab some food, and I'll see you guys there. Arrived to Kanazawa Castle Park. It's very quiet and it's like a very open space too. Like there's a huge green plateau here, which looks really nice and I like it. Couldn't find any food stands, as I was saying in the last update segment, or any food at all. So we're gonna explore this park and then we're going to go to our next stop, which is the Omicho market. So yeah, this looks like the entrance.
Probably not the main entrance, but one of the entrances. I kind of like it because there's like a huge pond in front of me. Kanazawa has been really beautiful. It is so much better not having rain at all and just having a sunny day compared to my previous vlogs in Osaka and in Nara, which by the way, check them out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get moving and explore the castle park.
Just got out of the castle. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I like, you know, those kinds of exhibitions where it's just like talking about, well, the history pretty much of the place. But what was like heavily focused on was like the architecture and how it was built. So apparently inside there, like how it is now, was how it was originally, like how it looked. Like if you were to be like when in the prime time of the castle, that's how it looked like, which I think is really cool. And like it explained how it was built, how they did it, what meant what. What I found really cool was these like little windows that they had on the ground on certain places where it would be like easy to climb. So those windows would be there for, you know, the people inside the castle to throw rocks at enemies that were climbing during battle. I don't know, I found that really cool and smart. Being able to open the window, just sabotage your enemy there. I think that was really cool. That's probably like, I was like, yo, that's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. All right, we're going to the market now, to Omicho. I'm starving, so I am gonna get some food there, and I'll see you guys when I get to the market. All right, so we're at the market right now. It's really cool. It's really cool. There's a lot of these kinds of markets in Mexico, actually. Well, more south, like at least where I live, there's nothing like this. But in the southern part of Mexico, oh, definitely. This is like mainly a heavily like fish market. There was like little convenience stores and restaurants and everything. It's absolutely cool. I like these kinds of like strolls. It's pretty fresh in here, not like super hot and humid. I liked it. That was really cool. I liked it. So after the market, I ended up in this bookstore. Bro, everything, manga, everything, dude. Like this is so freaking cool. Check this out. But yeah, wanted to do a little update, but I'm gonna explore this a little bit, and yeah. All right, little update. Just got out of the bookstore, bro. I did cop some some stuff. I got four mangas. I got my favorite volume, well, my favorite chapter from Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I was able to secure the Black Clover one. And also, I was able to secure, well, this one isn't my favorite, but I remember watching the actual episode and I was so hyped, and thanks to a friend that reminded me of it, I copped also the volume where is the 7-page Muda. For those who know, they know. So I was like, you know what, all right, man, I'm copying that. And that's pretty much it. Like, I was able to cop those mangas, and I think like manga wise, that's it, that what I'm gonna buy. That there's nothing more that I was gonna buy besides that. That bookstore was so cool. Like, bookstores here are fucking amazing, dude. I love them. I am planning on going to one in Tokyo to see if I can. Oh, that's a shrine. Looks like a shrine. That's beautiful. Look at that, dude. I love that. I love that in the middle of the street there's shrines too. Bro, I love Japan. So I was able to cop those mangas that I really wanted. Well, not the JoJo's one, because I kind of just bought it just cuz. But my goal is to being able to read them eventually. What I wanted to go into is that how am I managing to like move around when I'm on my own? It's not that bad. Some people will, you know, try to speak English with you. And obviously there's like Google Translate, DeepL, and Papago, but I kind of like want to immerse myself since I've been learning the language for 2 years. First of all, when I got here, I started speaking it, and then I got a reply back. I was like, holy shit, I don't know shit. So I was like, no, like there's still so much to learn, and that's part of like what I was trying to say. I got a little diverted there, but what I was trying to say is that learning a language is so much more simple. It's not easy. Learning a new language is difficult enough already. You can make it more simple if you immerse yourself into it. What do I mean by immerse myself? Consume that kind of like stuff. For example, if you want to learn Japanese, okay, watching anime, yes. Subtitles on, yes. Try to like read books, listen to Japanese music, like immerse yourself into the language. Because that way you can start putting the pieces together, like, oh, this means this means that. I can say like being here for almost a week, being here a week already, I could say I've learned a lot because I've immersed myself fully. Like, no one speaks English here. And if they do, they speak very, very little English. So trying to immerse yourself and trying to like communicate with them in their own language. First of all, they will help you. They see you struggling and you approach them in Japanese, and they're like, oh, okay, so they're more open to help, obviously, and they don't feel like overwhelmed when you like start speaking English. So I would say ask for help in Japanese, get the Google Translate out or anything, but that way you don't overwhelm people. It's like if someone approaches you in a language that you do not speak, you're like, bro, what the fuck are you saying? You know, like, it's the same thing. For learning a language, that is like very important. That's why I caught these mangas, not only because they're my favorite, but also I wanted to immerse myself more and start reading more Japanese so I can learn the language and like immerse myself and get better at it. So anyway, so I am walking towards the Higashi Chaya district, which is my last stop here in Kanazawa. Dude, like I said, I spent a lot of time in that bookstore, but dude, that was so cool. I love going to like Barnes and Noble, you know, and all that kind of like bookstores. Looking at books is just so relaxing. It's so cool. Like how many stories are out there, you know? So yeah, so we're gonna go to that, and I'll see you guys when I get there. So we made it, bro. It's so cool. First of all, it's like super quiet. Let's explore a little bit more because I found a park here, so let's see what the park has. Alright, really quick update video. So I was just chilling, just vibing, just like having the lunch as you guys saw in the B-roll and everything. And I think it was a hawk. Stole my food. Bro, just check this out. No fucking way.
ディオほう向かってくるのか逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのかせっかく祖父のジョセフが私のザワールドの正体を試験終了チャイム直前まで問題を解いている受験生のような必死こいた気分で教えてくれたというのに近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんでなほうほうでは十分近づくがよいダムダムダムダム
No fucking way. Bro, he was ballsy. First of all, he got me. Hey, I didn't see them because if I were to see, the bird, I would have like moved or been a little bit more cautious, like letting it know I was aware that it was there. Because as soon as you can see that he grabs it, like you can see it, just grab it. That was pretty cool. I mean, that scared the shit out of me, but that was pretty cool. It has never happened to me before, so hey, first time's a charm, I guess. Regardless, that sandwich was so busted and it got stolen. And we can always get another one. Anyways, so this district is beautiful. I was just chilling and eating, but we're gonna explore a little bit more. And yeah, that should be it for Kanazawa. I just wanted to, say that really quickly. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Alright guys, we are here in the Higashi Chaya district. Dude, it's absolutely beautiful, like how the road is paved and also like the building, the structure of the buildings, how everything's made out of wood. It's, really, really beautiful. This is like very antique and very, traditional. And what I like about the most is at the end of the alleyway is like the mountain. So it adds like a really beautiful scenery, just looking at it from this perspective, it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, definitely worthy of being the last stop here in Kanazawa because it's absolutely beautiful, dude. Like I said, my favorite part was the buildings themselves, like how old they look, like how antique they look, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So truly, truly a sight to see. And let's keep exploring it before we end the day today.
This district is beautiful, bro. Super beautiful. Oh my god. I can't believe it. This is so cool. I love it so much. Oh, shit. Shit, they're taking pictures there. I don't want to like interrupt their pictures or anything, but bro, this is beautiful. It feels like in a movie. Like, dude, like in a movie, in an anime, dude. Like, this is so beautiful. And it's so quiet too. I had a conversation with this lady earlier. She had a dog, so my Japanese is not the greatest, but she understood me though, which is good. I mean, it was really simple conversation, like, oh, like, hi. She had a dog, his name was Kato. And I'm like, oh, I even said, yoroshiku, Kato. Like, you know, well, nice to meet you, Kato. I ran into her again, and I held a little small talk with her, but she understood me. Like, she understood I was from Mexico, and then I came to visit, and then I liked Kanazawa. Like, that's it. That's it. But she understood, and that's a dub for me. So, dude, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I've been saying this, but dude, I love Japan. So beautiful. Fascina Japón. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, so we made it back to the hotel here in Kyoto. I'm staying, honestly. But I've been finding like very like surprising. First of all, sorry, it's because I couldn't find my key card. I was struggling there. So there was this couple, I want to say, were probably not. They were like looking, like going up to a room. We all knew in that elevator what they were gonna do, and they were like. Anyways, so what I wanted to say is that I'm very, very like impressed of how, like, check it out, like how safe it can be here in Japan. Like, I was riding the subway right towards here, towards my hotel, and I've seen a lot of children, like a lot of children just walking alone. And you do that in the States, in Mexico, bro, like yeah, like some places can be, like no place is safe, but dude, like, yo, like that's impressive. I mean, it makes me happy because that way, like, I feel that parents do feel safe with their children here, and you know, they're taking the subway or everything. So I think that's pretty cool. But like, I would never imagine that, like, where I live, you know. So that's something interesting that I saw. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna take a shower. You know, probably take a bath too, and then we're gonna get ready to sleep. If I get hungry, I'll probably run to the convenience store, get some food before we go to bed. But yeah, I'm exhausted. Today was a long day. All right, this is setting. Oh, you know what? Let me just do this. All right, what's up, This is editing Numin. Yes, I did not record another outro. How many has it been? 3 of them already? The Osaka one, the Kanazawa one, and now this one. I don't know. I was sure lacking and tired as well, but regardless, I know I didn't record, anything over there, in Osaka and Nara and in Kanazawa now. But for sure, there is for sure one outro for Kyoto. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have been enjoying these vlogs as much as I have, because they've been fun to edit, and I hope you've been having fun with them. Definitely for this one, for Kanazawa. I mean, Kanazawa was beautiful, and it was really, really a vibe. As well as the fact of the falcon stealing my food, that was a vibe too. It did scare the shit out of me, but it was a vibe too. Overall, Kanazawa was awesome. I really did enjoy Kanazawa. And to think that it wasn't part of my itinerary, it's pretty crazy now. I'm glad I was able to go. So regardless, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to take care of yourselves. Peace.